she does it like this, will you do it like that? Now if she touches like this, will you touch her right back? Now if she moves like this, will you move like that? Come on, shake, 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 shake it.
Put your back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when it's kissing you. If you want forever, I'll be your blue. Just know you'll taste me too.
Shake, 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 shake it.
You'll just have to taste me when it's kissing you.
Shake, 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 shake it.
Know you'll taste me too.
Hyper now.
In time, ink lines. The bitches couldn't get on my incline. World tours, it's mine. 10 little letters and a big sign. Justin Bieber, you know I'ma hit him with the ether. Buns out, wiener, but I gotta keep an eye out for Selena. Beauty and the beast, beauty from the east. Beautiful confessions to the priest. Beast, beauty from the streets. You don't get to see. Somebody gonna match my freak. Beauty and the beast, beauty from the east. Beautiful confessions to the priest. Beast, beauty from the streets. You don't get to see. Somebody gonna match my freak.
Yo, before we get started, I want to know one thing.
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty? I got stamina, they say I'm an athlete. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, 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 nasty. Is somebody gonna match my nasty? I got stamina, they say I'm an athlete. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
Jealous knowing we found something so wild of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground with your sanctuary. Shadow me with your touch. Oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found.
Show me movies and I like them too.
I'd hit it.
But that shit chicken, why she texting me? Why she keep calling my phone, speaking sexually? Every time I'm on, why she stressing me? You call her Stephanie, I call her Heffany. You call her Stephanie, I call her Heffany.
see through. Is it showing off my brand new lower
For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. M&M's, sweet like candy cane.
I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio.
Pop it, let it bang. For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main.
Like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and not let go. I only smoke what I drink. And I only drink what I only drink. I only smoke what I drink. And I only drink what I only drink. We hold me tight and not let go.
Dust. I give a rhyme on dust, guaranteed to make it right if your night is a bust. Dust. I give a rhyme on dust, guaranteed to make it right if your night is a bust.
Who's standing in the front yard yelling? Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back page yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the back page yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Dust. I give a rhyme on dust, guaranteed to make it right if your night is a bust.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump.
What you gonna do with all that ass inside them jeans?
I'ma make you scream, make you scream, make you scream. 'Cause of my hump, 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 my lovely lady lumps. Check it out, I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ice. Check it out.
I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. You call a face down, you know the way through. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. I ain't playing no games, I need you.
All alone is a flood. People learn to receive. She had the power in her hand to shock you like you won't believe. Say, ooh, girl. Shock me like an electric feel. Baby girl. Too long to let you feel.
And I want you to be mine again, baby.
Shock me like an electric feel.
I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy.
The work is mysterious and important.
Yeah, baby.
Now tell me how you love it. You know you at the top and only heaven's right above it. We own it's Young Money, motherfucker. If you ain't running with it, run from it, motherfucker. Alright, now somebody show some money in this bitch. And I got my bees with me like some honey in this bitch. You dig? I got got my gun in my boot purse, and I don't bust back because I shoot first.
Oh my god!
Soulja Boy, tell him. Hop the back of it, turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said, what's up, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. Oh, hop the back of it, turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said, what's up, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. Oh, Soulja Boy, tell him. Hop the back of it. 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 Hop the back of it.
Badder than, bad from me past. Where you get your badder from? Thing when me get, but I come from Afghanistan. They don't want to see this cross, make me a big on me hand. Badder man, you know me vibes gone done. Lyrics them a fire like a bullet from a gun. Big badder man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch out some wire. Long walk with the rapper bam bam. Badder than, bad from me past. Where you get your badder from? Thing when me get, but I come from Afghanistan. They don't want to see this cross, make me a big on me hand. Badder than.
Hit me. Hit me.
I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, you would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You think me rude, but I would just stand there.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
No matter where life takes me, find me with a smile. Pursuit to be happy, only laughing like a child. I never thought life would be this sweet. It got me cheesing from cheek to cheek, hey, hey. And I ain't gonna wait for nothing, 'cause that just ain't my style. Life couldn't get better, this gon' be the best day ever.
No, 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 baby, no, 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 don't lie. No, 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 baby, no, 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 you gotta try. What you gonna do when it all comes out? See you, what you all about? No, 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 baby, no, 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 don't lie.
Oh my, good lord. I never take a day off. Work around the clock, the engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high, cannot see. 8 off. Now I got these rappers all breaking up a sweat. 'Cause every time I get up on the mic, it come correct. And I learned it from the best. Always dressing something fresh. With a full little dime, big butt and nice chest.
Contract.
But it's so deep, you don't
Do the things you said you'd do to me. Oh, won't you kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor? And where you get a taste, can you tell me what's my flavor? I don't believe in God, but I believe that you're my savior. My mom says that she's worried, but I'm coming in to save her. And when we're getting dirty, I forget all that long. I sleep so I can see you, 'cause I hate to wait too long. I sleep so I can see you, and I hate to wait too long.
Brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. Oh, the sky comes falling down for you. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
Girls just wanna dance. Girls just wanna have fun. I don't know your plans. I just wanna get some. Girls wanna someone with their friends, wanna do it to their ex and then get the job done. Girls just wanna dance. Girls just wanna have fun.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait.
Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you.
I miss you so bad, I miss you so bad.
Wait, they don't love me like I love you.
But here's my number, so call me maybe. Talk to me, baby. I'm walking up for this with you, baby. This means I'm about to go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping,
Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me. And I remember one night I should go and board her.
bet you think that she is so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making ice in the cold snow. Wait, I think I've been there too.
Oh, what a night.
She is so cool.
Oh, what a night.
She is so cool. I can feel it through me.
We could go band for band, fuck that, we can go M for M. Water on no for the Maybach truck, double R with the factory rim. I got the 90 years, the version of bride with a real threat. It's got to the point that I don't even care, I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear. I'm not in the mood, cause my flight they're late. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my gang and my DJ pay. Where's my man talking about inshallah, these times he don't even pay.
I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show.
At the Pink Pony Club, I wanna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I wanna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
But if you close your
your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
Down at the Pink Pony Club, I wanna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club, Pink Pony Club.
Hey, Slim Shady, I see the bar, but she be bad lady. Hey, I feel you creeping, I can see it from my shadow. Wanna jump up in my Lamborghini Gallardo. Baby, go to my place and just kick it like Tybo. So we gonna over, look up and watch me smack that all on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. Smack that till you get so. Smack that, smack that all on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. Smack that till you get so. Smack that.
Well, you know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. You know you make me wanna stop. You know you make me wanna.
Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. You really wanna pop me. Just know that you will never pop me. And I know that I could be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta flow and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think that he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna dead it. Then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about a boom, about a bang. I gotta do a lot of things to make it clear to a couple niggas that I always win and then I gotta get it again and again and again.
Fire.
Y'all thought I was finished? Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute.
Agreement. Phase.
Hold up.
Everybody in the booth can tell myself apart from you. Now that we're dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing, people.
Happy after joint dancing on the people dancing on the people, I got people on the people dancing on the people with the people on the people smoking CO2. See you dancing on the booth, hanging from the people on the people. My people on the people dancing on the people.
Smoke weed every day.
TSLA.
Put the fries in the bag.
fucking love.
Positive.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know.
Make it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work it never. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger.
I've never been on live television before.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you,
but I have to charge.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that make you move your ass. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums, me on the front, and they bump. When you get your beats, I heard 93 rappers say bitch like me. 2 singers, 10 comedians, and I'm still gon' yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? So they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dog, stay on the court.
I like how you're looking at me, up and down so effortlessly. Pull around and maybe we'll fall in love. Yeah, getting late and harder to breathe. Let you take the best of me, yeah. So you better be careful with my heart. I know when I open up the door, I'll find just the thing I wasn't looking for. Oh, you look like trouble. I could be in trouble, falling in your arms again. Got me seeing double, and I think I love it, baby. Here we go again. You look like trouble, 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 trouble. You look like trouble, 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 trouble. You look like trouble, 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 trouble. And I think I love it, baby. Here we go again.
Take it, it's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. No, without you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. 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 When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
And I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be
Name of love, in the name of love.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Leonte? Ain't nobody fucking with me. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
All right, stop.
Joby.
Let's go put some miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck.
Traders! Hey, let's turn off the music right now because NEXR! Traders, NEXR is starting to spike right now. I literally don't care about the introduction anymore because NEXR is starting to rip and run and everyone's starting to run over towards this play right now. So, let's go over to NEXR right now because this stock is getting some hype and momentum and the stock just received authorization for a Gulf region right here. NEXR just got some hype, just got some momentum, spiked on up to 564 here. Let's just see NEXR, all attention, all again, traders are looking over on NEXR at this time. I want to see if there's any shares available to short potentially on this play. NEXR, very expensive to be able to short this play right now. So I would just kind of sit back on it. Let's see what NEXR could do. This stock just exploded up at like 121%. Maybe if it falls back on down to like 370 or 360, we can go ahead and get, some dip buying potential. But NEXR just looks like it just took on off there. So NEXR here, guys. Now it's starting to get a little bit weaker, as you guys could see. I keep looking to see if shares are going to be available. And they're not super expensive. You know, inquiring about these. Again, if I want 4,000 shares, this would be about a $16,000 investment. They do cost about $230 right now. So they do, again, have a little bit of a fee, $230. You know, if that could come down a little bit lower, you know, that would be a little bit better for us. But NEXR, hey, Deck, what if it does come on down? Where would be a good dip buy? I would be saying like low $3. Good dip buy opportunity would be like that low $3 mark. That'd be like $3.10, $3.20. That's where I feel good about it. I really don't want to, again, put myself in any sort of position that, you know, wouldn't be worth it to me. So we do have right now here, traders, just a little heads on up. NEXR just spiked 100, right? Just spiked 110%. Stock again taking on off right here. Does have some good credibility. Either short it right now or wait for that dip buy all the way back on down towards like sub 325. That's what I'd be looking at. Nice little spike though. Nice little random mover right here, right around the 745 mark. You guys can see it did come out on Fox Runner right behind me. And that's kind of what put this stock on the map. So NEXR here, guys, this was a great rip, great run, great pop, great climb right now. And it is still coming. This could be one of those plays that essentially is just like one big pump and dump. You know what I mean? Do you guys see that? It's almost like the play is having that massive rip on up and then could just come crashing all the way back on down. So NEXR just went from $2 all the way up to $5.50, back on down to $3.80. Personally, I would not touch this play until it falls all the way back down towards around like $3.10 on a dip buy. If you want to do a $3.10 dip buy, I don't mind that whatsoever. But again, I would definitely be waiting for those bottoms for those dips. So let's see how much lower this can go. Because remember here, traders, whenever stocks go on massive rips, massive runs, massive climbs, it's great. You know, no one minds that in any sort of way. And there usually always will be great dip buy opportunities. So I'm going to look to see, hey, if we can get a possible 310 dip buy, I'll go after it. 305 dip buy, I'll go after it. Guys, like right now, we're starting to try to get that area. I just got filled at 310. Dang, that came down a lot quicker than expected. Traders, I just got filled around 310. I wanted to load up like 2,000 shares. Dang, that could have been a nice profit right here. I only got 250 shares, guys. Unfortunately, I kind of missed it. If you guys just got filled at 310 and now it's back up to 350, congratulations. You guys just made some awesome cash, awesome money. I mean, hey, it's a free $100. Nothing wrong with making a free $100 right here. Again, I'm just going to lock in that gain and take a free $100. I wanted to get more. I wanted to get 1,000 shares or 2,000 shares. But you know what? I only got 250 shares. I'll take a free $100. Now, if you're saying, where did I jump in on this play? I jumped in exactly where I said I was going to, 310. So came on down towards 310, got 250 shares filled, just got out at 349. So I wanted to get like 1,000 shares right there, but you know what? I'm never going to complain with some free money. Hey, free money, fun little first little trade, getting ourselves going, getting ourselves started right there. All right. Now, we are ready to go. We are ready to rock. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to absolutely everyone here. Is there a chance that all of a sudden NEXR is going to squeeze? Guys, NEXR is looking a little squeezy right now. We just went from 310 and now we're pushing back up to the 390s. Is this one of these plays that is just going to get one of those random squeezes back above $4, starts ripping on up to $5 plus? Let's see here. And again, let's still see how much our shares are to short. Did they get a little less expensive? They're $137 now. So they're not as expensive anymore. But there's a chance, again, if this thing breaks $4, this thing could really start ripping and running. I don't really think I want to do it right now. I don't want to spend any money at this moment. I'm absolutely fine. NEXR still looks like there's that chance that it is going to squeeze its way back on up. If this thing starts breaking $4, we could easily start ripping. And like the thing is, team, NEXR, a lot of people just shorted this play. A lot of people just jumped in at $4 on the short side. A lot of people just jumped in on $5 on the short side. If this starts breaking $4, there's going to be some covering. If this breaks $4.50, there's going to be some covering. So we do have NEXR that definitely has potential right at this moment. Now, again, NEXR showed up right here. So for every single person that uses Fox Runner, which I know is the majority of you guys now, you know, you guys could see it. It was a 2-star press release. What was the press release? The word receives. You receive an official authorization to introduce advanced fuel tank structures. So they did receive. Receive is a key word right there. And that's what brought in some hype. Deck RDW dropping hard right now. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too wild right there. Yeah, NEXR is also a super low float play. I mean, we have NEXR 640,000 in float. DRCT, again, only 690,000 in float. KIDZ, again, very low float. So can NEXR go a little crazy today? I think it could. Absolutely, guys. Guys, NEXR is working its way back up towards around $4. Could this break $4 and get a little bit nuts? If this does break $4, make sure you guys are prepared for that. We might see again that possible $4 break and squeeze. I would like to be able to get some more shares. Could I get a little pullback? Where would a little pullback be? Maybe again in the 360s. If you can get filled in the 360s, maybe again, nice little dip buy opportunity. Guys, trying to taking a look right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get filled right now. Look to see if I can get in on some dips. So I'm gonna do 750 shares right here. And I just want to see, can I be able to get a nice little dip buy in that $4 break? So I'm in right now, 750 shares at the cost basis of 361. So I just got filled again, guys. Just got filled again. 750 shares at the cost basis of 361. Now, what would be best case scenario? Let's see if this thing could break $4. If this can break $4, there's a lot of potential. If this can break $4, it'd be a lot of ripping and running. I also will say I'm going to have a stop loss at my entry. So the worst case scenario about this trade is I break even. Make sense? Worst case scenario would be I break even. Now let's see if we can break $4 and actually lead towards a short squeeze. If we can break $4 and we can get that short squeeze, guys, we could possibly like fly right back up towards around a high. So right now here, traders, you could also, just a little heads on up, take a free $200. If you just got filled when I got filled in the 360s, and you're saying, hey, Deck, I just got filled in the 360s. I'm up $270. $4 is strong resistance. You could take some profits right there. There's nothing wrong with that in any sort of way. So right now here, traders, we keep hitting $4. We have yet to break $4. Does anyone just want to take profits at $4 and just say, hey, let's just add another $200 to the day? Like, that's not wrong in any sort of way either. So we have hit $4 multiple times. Have not been able to break through it just yet. I'm going to lock it in right now. Just add a little bit. Just lock in a little bit of gains right now. So we are 100% out of this play. I'm just being smart right now. I know right now, again, it's so early. Let's just start up in some green. We're up $272. Yesterday, I walked away with $4,300 on the day. So yesterday was $4,300 on the day. Little heads up for everyone. $4 rejection at this moment. Traders, we're sitting with a nice little $272 profit. Let's just keep this party going. Let's just keep this party going right now. So right now here, traders, NEXR, watching to see if we could possibly squeeze. NEXR, seeing if this one's going to be able to go on any sort of big, strong climb or next leg. So NEXR is where the majority of the buying volume is at right now. SKYQ, not too much going on at this moment. SKYQ had a nice spike and rip and then came crashing right back on down. So not too much I'm seeing right now over on SKYQ right here. For me, I'm just sitting back and staying smart. We just made, again, nearly $300 so far. Again, we try to search for about $1,000 per day. Little heads on up, guys. SNDK broke $1,000 yesterday. It has its earnings report coming up on Thursday. SNDK, its earnings report on Thursday is going to be a massive hit or miss. Like, if it has good earnings, we're going to see up towards like $1,300. Bad earnings, it's going back on down to $800. It's a little bit of a scary play on both sides. It's a scary play on both sides here, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, we have SNDK, NEXR. NEXR is setting itself up in a little bit of a bull flag pattern. BBBY, DRCT, SKYQ. Well, it's the NEXR show right now. What do you guys think is going to happen? It really depends on like which way you truly believe. We can see there is a little wedge that's trying to form. If this wedge forms, there's a chance that we do get a big upper shadow and then again crash back on down. Let's see how much shares are to short if we wanted to short this play. Let's say again, we want to go ahead and pull the trigger on the short side. Inquire about 4,000 shares. Locate lowest 4,000 shares. It does cost $190. That's a little expensive. I don't want to do that right now. NEXR is now testing $4, guys. We have tested $4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times so far. This is the 7th time that we are hitting $4. 7th time that we are hitting $4. Just a little heads up for every single person. If we break $4, we could rip right back up to 5. If we cannot hold $4, we're most likely going to end up getting that dump and crash. Okay? So let's again make sure that we are completely aware of everything that's happening here. NEXR is trying to get enough buying volume to kind of push it on up. We might need to see like one of those fake out cracks and then rip on up. Like if we dump back on down to 350, it looks like it's over, but all of a sudden gets back up to 390, that's where it could take on off. Just make sure you guys are staying prepared. Little heads on up. How's CAR? Guys, CAR. Again, CAR starting to get a little weaker. We want to see CAR down towards 160 today, right? CAR is a good play that we know that can make us a lot of money for that dip buy and bounce play. What other play, guys? I feel like there was a play yesterday that I wanted to watch that was spiking up really well. Let me take a look. I want to make sure we're not missing anything. Yesterday, I kind of typed out, this is my watch list. So I want to type out or check out some of these plays. Oh, HTCO? What was going on with HTCO? Guys, HTCO is still in play. Like, how many people are forgetting about this one right now? HTCO is the #1 top gainer of yesterday. Look what HTCO is doing right now. I mean, guys, HTCO, this was the #1 top gainer of yesterday. Stock went from $12, spiked all the way up to $56. And it could easily rip back up towards around 35 today. I mean, again, HTCO has just been a little bit slow right now, but there's a chance that it easily spikes back on up towards around 35. Seems like it has a lot of strong support around 27. We cannot forget about HTCO. This was, again, yesterday's #1 top gainer, a multi-100% spiker. HTCO definitely has a lot of potential to kind of go on that next leg. So this is going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome. If, again, that is NEXR going on a rip and run. If that is HTCO, yesterday's play. Or on top of that, guys, let's not forget, we only have right here, if we want to take a second here, we only have, what, 3 minutes until the next press release wave? Guys, we got 3 minutes until the next press release wave. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. We're ready to rock. Hey, for every single person watching us today, make sure you guys hit that thumbs on up. For every single person that's watching us today, make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll. For every single trader that is here, show some support. Hit me with a good old good morning, a Deckmark Trades. Ahoo! Smash that thumbs on up. Let's get ready to rock. Guys, NEXR, inside this little wedge pattern, we might see a breakout right at 8 o'clock or that possible sell-off right at 8 o'clock. But we know, again, NEXR is the main play. We did have BBY, guys, Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond was a meme stock back in 2021. Remember when GameStop spiked and AMC spiked? Bed Bath & Beyond was also one of those plays that spiked. Now, it's funny. Last night, Bed Bath & Beyond came out with its first positive earnings report in 19 quarters. Guys, that's 4.5 years. Almost 5 years, guys, of Bed Bath & Beyond not doing well. And last night, they actually came out with, again, a good earnings where Bed Bath & Beyond went from $5 up towards around $7.50. So there was a good move yesterday. Just a little heads up for every single trader. Guys, NEXR, we are again at like a very tight point. Now, are we always going to squeeze or collapse or whatever? No, but most likely we're going to see some sort of strong buying volume at 8 o'clock. Most likely it's going to be right at 8 o'clock. There's going to be some direction that's going to be taken. Some direction is going to be taken in the next 5 minutes.
Approval.
BKYI. All right, guys, we got 1 minute until the 8 a.m. press release wave. 1 minute until the 8 a.m. press release wave. All eyes over on Fox Runner on the bottom of the screen here. We will see all hot news. My Fox Runner settings are only set for 0 to 30 million in float. I don't do price. I don't do volume. I just have 0 to 30 million float. I want to see the hottest stocks with are again going to be my keywords that have again chances of going on big time breakouts, aka low float plays. So that's the only thing I think you need. You don't need to do again volume. You don't need to do price. You don't need to do, just do again 0 to 30 million in float. And if you do 0 to 30 million float, you're going to get all the lowest float plays with news that all have potential to break on out. Then again, you do have your ratings on the side. You do have all your keywords that again will highlight it certain colors. You do have your AI voice alerts. You guys do have it on your mobile app, your phone. So it's like, you don't need to get super specific. Just do 0 to 30 million in float and you'll be all set. Secure strategic investment on multi-project. GIG. Maybe again gets... Nope, nothing there yet. Secures over $2 million over on AMPG. AMPG secures $2 million. Does have a private placement right there. Let's see if we can get anything big. Does have the word agreement. Sleep Number announces a partnership. CSPI. Partnership with Jupiter Landscaping. Just again, getting a partnership with a landscaping company. Doesn't seem too crazy. $1.2 billion over on ATLN. No. Phase 2 to 3 results.
Achieve.
Partnership.
Agreement.
So right now here, traders, we are all set. I don't see anything that's too crazy. I don't see anything that's too wild.
Agreement. Significant.
We do have FTEK. FTEK comes out with a contract for approximately $10 million. FTEK comes out with contracts for, again, approximately $10 million. That could be something that could take on off. Might see a little bit of buying volume right there. So whenever you do see some potential plays, that starts spiking, announces air pollution control contract valued at approximately $10 million. Doesn't always mean we're going to break out, but this definitely has potential to break on out at least. So we do have that one. Traders, I'm going to give again FTEK a chance. See if FTEK could possibly break through 150 and spike a little bit. So I'm going to just give that one a chance to see if that could break through that 150 mark and spike. So I'm going to jump in on FTEK right now and just see if FTEK can maybe get a little buying volume. If it doesn't break out, no worries, but I am going to jump in on FTEK to see if that one could break through 150. If it doesn't break through 150, no worries, I will just get out. But if it does break through 150, I just want to be ready for it. So I just want to, again, kind of throw that out there for the world. That's the best one I see so far. So FTEK does have, again, a $10 million contract. If it breaks through 150 and buying volume moves on in, we should be able to make, maybe 50 cents worth of profit. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to get out and take a small loss. Okay? So basically, I don't see much con here. I only see if it's slow and boring and nothing happens, I'm just going to get out and I'll end up losing whatever, a very small chunk of change. If it does break out, I could be able to win some money. So what's the beautiful thing? The beautiful thing is we try to find hot news quickly. And once hot news comes on out, we could potentially make some nice money. So, FTEK on watch. Can that break through that 150 mark? It seems like there's a strong barrier at 150. Seems like there's a strong barrier at 150 right now. Gonna see if that one can get that breakout. See if that one can get that spike. I'll give it about a minute or so. If it doesn't break 150 in like the next minute or so, that's where I just get out and move on. Okay? So, just want to throw that out there for every single person. I am currently down $10, but I just want to make sure everyone's aware of it. Do we have anything else going on here? NEXR still the number one play. POM, no. BBBY, no. ATER, no. OMCL, KIDZ. No. AMST. Kind of seeing if we're going to get that big green candle coming, flying on through. POM. No, guys, I don't see anything just yet. Really, again, the best press release I saw out of, again, the 8 o'clock mark was right here. FTEK, a 3-star press release. 3-star press release, again, talking about how, again, they have contracts at approximately $10 million. Now, FTEK, guys, unfortunately is not breaking 150 yet. Now, it's also not falling. It's just kind of moving sideways. So a lot of times what I do, guys, a lot of times is I do jumping on plays to give them a chance to go on a big-time breakout. You know, so that's like one of the coolest things about, let's say, having Fox Runner or a news scanner is you see news right away. And when the news comes out right away, sometimes it's worth it just to give it a chance to see if it's going to go on a massive spike, massive rip, massive run. Now, if it doesn't go on that massive spike, massive rip, massive run, what's the worst case scenario? Hey guys, I lose 40 bucks. What's the best case scenario? We break 150 and guess what happens? All of a sudden the stock, I make 1,000 bucks. So being able to jump in first, being able to be the first person to be able to get myself involved in a play is great because guess what it allows me to do? It allows me to be able to have high reward and low risk. It allows me to see plays that have a high chance of success and low risk on these plays. So FTEK still down 40 bucks, hasn't broken through that 150 mark here yet, guys. And I am going to just take my small loss of 40 bucks and I'm going to get out. Okay? So gave that one a chance. Not doing it now, so I'm just going to get out, lose 40 bucks, give it a chance, guys. That is absolutely fine. So again, this is kind of the visual. I just want to make sure you guys understand this, why this is so successful, okay? This is why, again, the strategy that I teach you is so successful. First things first, and let's kind of break this on down for everyone to clearly understand it, okay? News comes out at 7 a.m., 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, and 9 o'clock. Now, what do we know? We know news leads to very big breakouts. If that's NEXR, NEXR comes on out with a press release at the time of 7:42. The stock goes from $2 and rips on up to $5. You can see when we scroll on back on down towards NEXR, we have NEXR right here. NEXR, 2-star press release, did receive official authorization to introduce advanced fuel tank structure survivability. Stock goes on a very big breakout because it has news. So what do I want you guys to realize? If we study these times, all right, and these are the hot keywords, or excuse me, the hot waves of news. If we study these times are going to give us the best chance to be able to find what? Stocks that are about to go on very big spikes. Because for anyone who does not know, news is AKA a reason to buy. People do not just randomly buy stocks and just hope for the best. They again look for a reason for everyone to bum rush a play. So why is NEXR the best play? Because NEXR came out with a press release at the time of 7:40. So this gave everyone a reason to buy. So if we know that usually in a normal day, this is the time that hot news comes on out. And now we are watching, let's say at the time of 8 o'clock, and then I see the stock, let's say FTEK, right? FTEK comes on out with a $10 million contract. There could be this bum rush of traders where everyone says, ooh, this is a good press release. Let's go ahead and push it on up. So guess what I do? If this is FTEK stock right now, moving sideways, and I see a little bit of a pop on up, guess what I say? I say, you know what, guys? I'm going to give this a chance. I'm going to buy right here. What is the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is that FTEK goes like this. The worst case scenario is FTEK goes, yeah, and doesn't ever get the buying volume. Nothing really happens here. The worst case scenario is you don't dump when you have a $10 million in contracts. So guess what I did? I jumped in, I got out of the play, I lost 40 bucks. What's the best case scenario? Best case scenario is buying volume does move on in. And we see a big rip and run. And again, I make whatever, 5,000 bucks. So traders, if someone said, hey, there's a chance that you can make $5,000, but you have to risk $40, that's great. And this is why, again, watching the hot news is so great at 8 o'clock or 8:30, or just staring at this in general in case something big comes on out. Because guess what we can do? Since we see it instantly, we have the lowest amount of risk and we have the most amount of reward. And that's where, again, buying volume can really make things, that's where we can make a lot of money. Like SEGG. SEGG just came on out. So partners with Polymarket, power to sports.com. So again, SEGG did just come out with a little bit of a press release, starting to get a little bit of a spike right there, partnering with Polymarket. So that does have some hype. So you guys are all good. Make sure, again, guys, if you are not signed on up over to FoxRunner, this is hands down the most important scanner that I use. You guys do get it on your phone as well. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that on out. You guys can sign up to a free 30-day pass as well. Use the code word FOXY for 30% off. So Foxy for 30% off and a free 30-day pass. So make sure you guys go check that on out right now. That is going to absolutely help your trading in every single way, make you guys a better trader. So let's see what else we have here, team. I just always like to go over the strategy to make sure that you guys understand it. A lot of brokers are having level 2 issues. Guys, who's having level 2 issues today? Nothing I see wrong over on Cobra. Nothing I see wrong over on Cobra at this time, but I think I saw some issues over on Webull. People were saying Webull were giving us some issues. All right, here, traders. Amazing job, amazing work from everyone. Right now here, traders. Don't need to put ourselves in. Don't need to put ourselves in any sort of bad position right now. We still have NEXR, guys, sitting right next to $4. POM, SEGG. SEGG, again, still trying to hold itself on up here a little bit. I want to make sure we're not missing anything, guys. I just want to make sure, again, we're all set. Just kind of doing one final look, and then we'll kind of dive into this day a little bit more, okay? So SEGG still trying to spike. All right, guys, seems like we're all good. Let's talk about what we have going on here. Two best plays I see right now. NEXR, if we can break $4. SEGG is trying to get a little bit of momentum towards the upside. Honestly, having a partnership with Polymarket is a little crazy, is pretty good. Is this what you guys are talking about, maybe with some broker issues? Like the bids are definitely not at 92 cents on this play. So SEGG, first, you know, some of you guys saying, hey, my broker's having issues, my broker's having issues. I will say again, the level 2 right here is, the bids are definitely not at 92 cents. I will say that. Right now, SEGG still trying to work itself on up here. Does have that Polymarket partnership. Charles Schwab is off. Webull not working. Okay. So guys, just a little heads on up. There are some brokers today that are having some issues. Just make sure you guys are aware of that. What's HTCO doing? Still, again, HTCO just moving sideways here. Guys, right now at this time, let's get kind of our bearing straight. Okay? Let's get everyone's on the same page. Let's get everyone's bearing straight. And let's head on over towards the analyst alerts page and just make sure that we're all set, ready to go. Okay, I want to go from a clean slate. I want to go to a clean slate right here. Let's start at the very bottom of the day, and let's make sure that we're aware of everything. First things first, is for anyone who does not know, it is going to be a crazy week of earnings. Traders, we have already talked about this multiple times, but we know it's going to be a wild week of earnings where tomorrow is going to be the biggest day of earnings. For anyone who has not seen this, tomorrow we do have SoFi in the morning, but then we do have Microsoft in the afternoon. We have Amazon, we have Meta, we have Google, we have Ford, we have Qualcomm, we have Chipotle. We have some monsters on Wednesday. We also have some monsters on Thursday. Apple, SNDK, the number one biggest gainer of 2026. We also have WDC, I think the number 3 biggest gainer of 2026. This afternoon, we do have Robinhood. This afternoon, we do have Bloom Energy. That's going to be really big. So we do have some big earnings coming on out here. Tonight, Robinhood and Bloom Energy are going to be the 2 biggest. You could also see we have Visa as well. So you will see every day, there are a lot of just earnings reports that are going to come out. Some of these you guys may care about. Some of these you guys might not care about. Some, you might say, oh, I like caring about earnings. I don't like care about earnings, whatever it might be. But you could see like, Bed Bath & Beyond reports its revenue, first one in 19 quarters. So we do have that, Spotify earnings. So basically the first kind of like 6 alerts this morning over on Fox Runner were just earnings reports. And you're probably going to see that all this week as well with just earnings. Please, again, understand earnings is going to be big. Let's see what this is. What we have right here is rare earth stocks. This is more like just keeping every single person aware of, these rare earth plays. We know, again, back in 2025, rare earth plays were going crazy. In 2025, what did we see as maybe one of the best investments? Gold. Do you guys remember how crazy? I know, again, people forget things so quickly in the stock market, but do you guys remember how wild gold was in 2025? How wild gold was over the summer into the fall? Gold was hitting new record highs like 24/7. It was insane. So we did see a lot of spiking and ripping and running on a lot of these rare earth materials. And some of the best ones right here, you guys could see. UAMY, CRML, USAR, TMRC, SGML, MTRN, UUU. Just again, if we ever do start seeing gold start running on up again, it's just a great investment for you guys to just kind of be aware. Now, gold is not near that $500 high anymore. Gold is not where it's used to be. But I would still say, hey, it's always great to just kind of be aware of everything, right? What else do we have here? DRAM is the memory ETF most investors are not aware of. So guys, memory was also a very hot trend in 2025. You might be saying, hey, what do you mean by memory? Memory stocks, guys, we have a lot of AI. We have a lot of AI intelligence. And one of the next big steps for AI is what? Is for them to be able to remember all of this data. So we actually have some incredible plays. MU, SNDK, WDC. Guys, take a look at this right now. If we take a look at SNDK, what has SNDK done? Basically gone straight up. What has WDC done? Basically gone straight up. What has, let's go with MU. What has this one done? Basically gone straight up. What if you could take MU? What if you could take SNDK? What if you could take WDC and put them in a pot and make them the best possible ETF ever? Well, guys, that's DRAM. DRAM is an ETF that has gone from $26 up to $37, basically being an AI memory ETF of some of the best memory plays, such as SNDK, WDC, MU. These are ones that maybe you guys want to be aware of. So high watch and high alert. Pretty cool to be able to see this ETF here. All right. What else do we have here? Also, cool little post. What stocks do the government own? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if the US government owns these, well, maybe again, you should as well. Obviously, they are going to put money towards certain investments. Obviously, they are going to help out companies that they need to help out. So USAR, INTC, AMD, MP. Definitely, again, nice little list right here. White House stock strongly outperforming the S&P 500. USAR, rare earth materials. Intel, MP, AMD. These are all plays, again, that maybe you guys want to continue to keep your eyes peeled on as they are government official owned. And definitely could be great plays coming up. Okay? Make sure you guys are all set with that. To high projected year-over-year growth stocks. So guys, these are some of the plays that are projected. Now again, projected does not mean 100% guaranteed. Projected does not mean factual. Projected is what they project. It's what they hope to see. So what we have right here is FLY, NBIS, ONDS, IREN, IONQ, SATL, LITE, Palantir, QBTS, SNDK. These are projected year-over-year growth. Basically, stocks are in a very quick, high-growing field. So make sure that you guys are just kind of set and aware of that. The S&P 500 sits near record highs. For anyone who was not here yesterday, we hit a brand new record high again on the S&P 500. Ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely on fire. We are again a money-making machine right now on the long-term investment account. Year to date, we are coming on up over on the S&P 500 by nearly 5%. Yes, we are growing. Yes, we are making money. Yes, again, long-term portfolios are again in the green. Yes, that's what we love to see. So, S&P 500 still climbing. We got all the way above 715. The old high was around 712. Now again, it's all the way up towards around 715 is the new record highs. So can we continue to just keep breaking that down every day? Just keep hitting some new record highs every day? I'm sure at some point we're going to see some negative news. I'm sure at some point we're going to see something that is all of a sudden going to start like crashing all the way back on down. What else do we have here? GMPX, KIDZ, CLYM. Now we're kind of getting more into like the news of today. Guys, let's go over towards our premium news here. And, oh, let me, again, do I need to refresh this here for a second? Let's see. I might need to refresh this here. Here we go. All right, all set. So what do we have here, guys, as the best spikers today? Best spiker today with credibility is NEXR. NEXR is a 2-star press release where, again, there's nothing amazing about this. I'm not going to sit here and say this stock is incredible. It has received official authorization. So we receive official authorization. Very cool to be able to see, right? NEXR, this was the stock that went on the biggest spike, biggest rip, biggest run. But to be frank with you right now, NEXR is not doing anything. NEXR is just kind of sitting and moving sideways. I don't know if that means it's just going to sit and move sideways all day right underneath $4, or is there going to be some sort of squeeze? Could this be, again, just some stock powering up right now before the next leg on up? Regardless, NEXR is the #1 top gainer in the entire stock market at this moment. It is not only the best stock with news, where it says it receives official authorization, but it's also the best overall top gainer. We also do have SEG right here, where SEG at this time, if we want to take a look over on this play, let's go ahead and bring this on up, did have a press release where it says partners with Polymarket. Polymarket is a $1 billion company that does predictions, right? We know the prediction market. So we have SEGG right here, where SEGG did just go on the spike and did come crashing on down. That is, again, the #2 top player in the market. So we do have credible news on the #1 top gainer. We do have credible news on the #2 top gainer. We don't really have anything that's up 100+% yet. There's no play right now that's making everyone stand up and dance. There's no play right now that's making everyone say, this is it, baby. This is the stock that everyone wants. This is the one that everyone's looking at. So, NEXR, we do have an 85% gain. POM, 31% gain. BBYY, 30% gain. SEGG, 26% gain. OMCL, 24% gain. 21, 20. We don't have any 100% spikers just yet, which is absolutely fine. But it's great to know that, all right, hold on, wait a second, Deck. Right now, the S&P 500 just hit brand new record highs. Yes. Right now, the #1 top gainer is NEXR. It's sitting around $4, not doing anything. Yes. SEGG is the #2 top gainer. Just got rejected, came crashing on down. Yes. Is there anything else? Nope. S&P 500, new record highs. NEXR, SEGG. Those are the 2 top plays of the stocks that everyone's looking at. What about ATER right now? ATER, this is a little bit smaller. This is a play that also has news behind it over on ATER. Just got a little bit of a pop. And ATER at this time, what's going on with this play? Over on ATER, there's no news that's coming on up. Sometimes that means, again, there might have been news last night. So let me just see real quick. ATER, was there any sort of news on this play? 8 o'clock. Oh, it's kind of in like a bajillion press release news. Take a look at this, guys. Let's open this full article. It says ATER has a definitive agreement for the sale of marquee brand portfolio for $18 million. So ATER actually did have a press release that came on out. It just linked to like 7 other press releases. It's like linked to like 7 other stocks here. ATER, BGMS, BTTC, FIE, KLM did have a press release that did come on out. So ATER is slowly trying to build itself on up at this moment. So make sure that you guys are set. That is an $18 million press release. Does have credibility behind it as well. And we'll see if ATER, you know, maybe starts getting a little bit of momentum if that one gets above and holds above that $1 mark. So, want to stay ready? Want to stay set? Want to stay on top of some of these plays? But these are the top 3, right? We know them. We love them. We're aware of them. And now again, moving forward, like we have, I can trade moving forward with confidence. That's one of like my most important thing. The thing is, I hate not being aware. I hate where I feel like I'm missing out on something. I hate when I feel like I'm like, oh, what is going on? Right? We don't need to ever feel like that. We could say to ourselves, hey, we know what's going on. We know again NEXR's here. We know again ATER's right here. We know again POM. So it makes life a lot easier when you just you kind of know what are the best plays. So we're all set at this moment, traders. We do know we are also watching CAR for that possible dip buy in the 160s. We think that could make us a lot of money. We do know that yesterday HTCO was an absolute beast of a play. HTCO might get a lot of momentum coming on up here today. TURB, basically just a pump and dump type of move. TURB, basically just like a pump and dump like move. Right now, team, we got about 5 minutes until the next press release wave. Also, ARTL traders. ARTL just came out with a press release. ARTL just came out with a press release, announces strategic collaboration with AI Science highlighting new expansion. So, traders, we are having ARTL, brand new press release just came on out. Possible dip buy opportunity. Guys, possible dip buy opportunity if this one maybe comes back on down. I mean, it's one of those plays you kind of just have to give a chance to. You know, we'll see what this one can do. I don't mind, again, giving this one a chance in case, again, all of a sudden it does start breaking on out, does start getting some buying volume, does start getting a little bit of ripping and running. So that just came on out. ARTL just came on out 1 minute ago. Is there a chance that we could get filled on this play and maybe, again, get a little dip buy and bounce? Now, again, the only issue I have right now is that ARTL, I actually did just get a level 2 issue right here. It says... from broker to potential level 2 issues, potential street-wide market data with incorrect bid-ask quotes. Please take caution when trading. Okay, guys, make sure you guys are aware of that. Little heads on up. ARTL, I did just get filled. ARTL, I am filled right now. We do just need to be careful on this play, but ARTL, I am in on the stock at this moment, looking to see what I can do on this play if we can get a dip buy and bounce play. So again, ARTL. Let's see if ARTL can possibly get a dip buy and start squeezing back on up. Did just come out with an AI collaboration. So AI collaboration here. Max loss I'm willing to lose on this play is probably about 400 max loss. So that one basically just went on a quick spike on up, just came crashing right back on down. Let's see if ARTL, if this one is going to get a bounce. I got filled at 419 over on ARTL. This play went from 380 all the way up to 470, right back on down to $4. And again, I'm buying this near the bottom. Let's understand that, guys. Am I buying ARTL? And I always want traders to realize like where I'm doing dip buys. Am I doing a dip buy on ARTL at 450? Am I doing a dip buy up here? Am I doing a dip buy right here? No, guys, I'm doing a dip buy all the way down near where it started. So I'm basically saying to myself, hey, if I can get filled near the bottom, I feel like there's a good chance that I could be able to make a little cash. You know what I mean? So ARTL, I'm just kind of giving this one a little bit of a chance right now to see if this is going to squeeze and spike. If it can, great. If it can't, again, I try to cut out and move on. ARTL, quick little pop. Now, guys, we do have the 8:30 press release wave coming on up here in just a moment. Traders, I'm going to get out of that one and wait until, again, the 8:30 press release wave. So, gave that one a chance or a dip buy. Going to, again, look for the 8:30 press release wave. Right now here, traders, little heads on up for every single person. We are currently back down to $2 on the day. $2 on the day. So right now here, traders, we are essentially broken even. We won $272, and right now we're down $274. So we are, again, starting fresh. We have yet to see our 100% spiker. We're basically looking to see where that moneymaker is going to be. So let's see if we can actually get ourselves up $1,000 now at the 8:30 press release wave. Okay? All eyes, let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's make sure that we're all set. Let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can make some money here. So, guys, the 8:30 press release wave is coming on up. ARTL, spike, came right back on down. We have yet to see anything kind of go on that 100% rip and run yet. So, I'm always willing to give a stock a few chances. You're never going to make big money out. Like yesterday, I made $5,000 almost. You're never going to make almost $5,000 by sitting on the sideline. So again, if I take a $40 loss, it's okay. If I look for a dip buy and I take a $200 loss by buying in at the bottom, that's okay with me. I get upset when I chase a stock out of top. I get upset when I get short squeezed on out. That's when I get upset. I don't get upset when I try to give a stock a chance. CLIK, low cost entry into 30 billion, no, awarded a contract. GSIT. GSIT, guys, was awarded a contract. Might be able to get some hype. Let's see. SNBR launches phase. SNBR. We do have, what is this? PYPD presents data. Guys, GSIT is trying to get a little bit of momentum right now.
MSFT.
We do have, again, GSIT getting a little bit of hype at this moment. I think I'm going to go on GSIT here. See if GSIT is going to start ripping on up. So GSIT here, traders. Again, going to make this one my chance on the... my chance here and kind of make this an 8 o'clock press release play. See if GSIT could possibly get a little bit of momentum towards the upside. Watching to see what we can get. I'm only doing 1,000 shares right now. 1,000 shares. I'm going to see if GSIT can maybe start getting a little bit of action. So that is the play that I'm in at this moment. See if that one is going to be able to squeeze and start ripping on up a little bit better. I always try to look to see what play is going to start taking on off. Right now, team GSIT 2,000 shares at the price of $7.63. So this was awarded a U.S. Army contract. If you're saying, Deck, why GSIT? It was awarded a U.S. Army contract. And sometimes, again, when you have these Army contracts, it could lead towards, again, big-time breakouts. So remember, I just see these right away. And then I try to give them a chance. And hopefully, again, you know, buying volume kind of comes flying in on them once people discover them. So sometimes I'm in a little early. Sometimes I'm in first. Sometimes, again, I'm one of the first people in on these plays. And I got to give it a little bit of time for people to discover them. So what would be a great goal here? See the stock run on up towards like 840, 850? That's what I'm looking for. And again, this is not me saying, hey, you guys go trade it. This is me, again, putting my own money in on these plays and then going from there. So anything else spiking at 830, guys? BIYA right now. Also a good play that has a little potential. BIYA, number 3 top gainer at this moment. ATER, no. KIDZ. Seems like BIYA, if that one's fresh and new, that one's trying to get a little momentum behind it. So we're still watching here, team. GSIT, I want to see that break up towards around $8 plus if we can get it. Right now, I'm sitting on this play with 2,000 shares, watching to see if GSIT is going to run. That's obviously the goal. I want to see if GSIT is going to be able to take on off and off. If all of a sudden this one's going to be able to start getting that strong momentum. We also do have BIYA. That is one of the best plays so far at 8:30. One of the best plays so far at 8:30, guys. I am not in on BIYA. I am in on GSIT. I want to share again the BIYA press release with everyone. Make sure that you guys are fully aware of that. But again, what's the issue? The issue is we haven't seen a big breakout just yet today. We haven't seen a monster ripper just yet today. Right? We're kind of looking on, what is there going to be a play that's going to all of a sudden rip and run 100%? Right now, GSIT setting itself up in a little bit of this bull flag pattern. Come on now. If, again, GSIT can break on up and start hitting a new high, we could easily steal the momentum. All it takes is one great trade to make some big money. All it takes is one great move to be able to make some big money on a day. So, traders, that's all it is at this time. So I'm still just going to sit on this one for a little bit. See if, again, people are going to discover it. And if all of a sudden we can get some discovery over on GSIT, that's where, again, I think, we could start seeing some breakouts. But we got to see this one break through, again, $8 to kind of get the next leg. We do have a nice bull flag setup right now. I do have 2,000 shares on this play. Looking to see if GSIT is going to be able to get that bull flag pattern squeeze. But again, I do not mind getting myself involved in an army contract. That's the thing. Guys, I will give this a few more minutes until I say, you know what? I'm just going to get out and move on. So let's see if we can get a bounce play. If we do not, I will, again, just get out, move on. As I said, I want to give this stock a chance to kind of run, though. Prove to me you can spike. If it's not going to spike, you just got to move on. Nope, getting a week. Traders, I'm out. Out of GSIT. Gave it a chance. Did not work out the way I wanted it to. I am out, and I've moved on. So no big spiker just yet today, huh? No big ripper just yet today. No big runner yet today. We have NEXR, which tried to spike on up and came back on down. But look at this, guys. We are going from an 86% gain today to the number 2 top gainer being up 34% to only being up 32%, 29%. This is low. This is small. This is low volume. This is boring. It's boring. We have 34% gains. Guys, I don't want to see 34% gains. I want to see 110%. I want to see 200%. I want to see I want to see 500% spikes. That's what I want to see. So right now, we went after a few plays with good, credible news, but nothing went insane just yet. We went after, guys, if we want to do a little recap, we went after NEXR on the long side. Again, every position has been on the long side, not the short side. NEXR spike, we made $272. Then we went after FTEK. And guys, FTEK, we said, hey, let's see if this one breaks on out. It didn't do it. We lost $40. And we said, hey, ARTL just came out with some great news. Let's see if ARTL can break on out. And again, it came crashing on down. And ARTL, we lost $200. And GSIT, it's an 8:30 press release wave. So I say, GSIT, guys, let's get ready. This one came out with an army contract. Right? We take a look right now. We could see GSIT came out with awarded a U.S. Army contract. And the Army contract right here, that usually brings in a lot of hype. So you said, you know what? I'm going to give this a chance. But there's just a lack of buying volume. And since there was a lack of buying volume, guess what? We're just not seeing any ripping and running and spiking and climbing. So GSIT here, traders. I went after it. Took a small loss. No big deal. I just want to see some hype. So I would like to see some hype. I would like to see some momentum. I would like to see some action. Now, Deck, could it be a little bit of lower volume today? Just because of maybe people are having some level 2 issues? Could, potentially.
Navy.
US me. Take a little screenshot of this real quick. Let's go. Breaking news. The majority of brokers are now sending out this message to traders. Level 2 servers are having issues. So maybe again, maybe we have a little less volume right now because some level 2s are having issues. Would you guys think that's like a credible reason or no? Well, if that's what we're seeing, we're going to see a lot of either spikes and crashes, or we're just not going to see any spikes at all. So if we're seeing level 2 issues, that's going to be definitely something we want to make sure that we're on top of. So I think maybe some people might be nervous or scared, and that's why we're not getting as many breakouts. Maybe that's why we're not getting as much hype. Maybe that's why we're not getting as much momentum at this time. I know BIYA is still not too bad. Maybe again we look for some possible shorts here, traders, just because like a lot of plays are just kind of spiking and then crashing right back on down. BIYA, see what maybe we can do here. So BIYA back up in the high 120s. Maybe get ready for some possible entries. So maybe on the short side, I would say again, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 133. So if we can maybe get a little bit of a pop and we start getting back up near around the high, we can maybe go ahead and grab some nice shorts. So we might be able to get some shorts over on like BIYA. BIYA is the number 2 top gainer on the day right here with a 52% gain. Right now, BIYA, I'll be watching this one. If we can spike back up towards the 130s, I'll look for a possible BIYA short. We haven't been seeing a lot of rips so far today. Again, just kind of take a look at the scanners. 80% top gainer. Okay, that's decent. But then again, 50, 30, 29, 22. Like, we're seeing 20% top gainers on the day. That's not really that much. That's pretty low. So the thing is, it must be this level 2 issue that's kind of making traders not want to jump in on plays. Because the last few days, we have seen massive breakouts. The last few days, we have seen massive spikes, massive climbs, massive rips, and massive runs. But it just seems like right now, where's the volume? Where's the buyers? And that's kind of what I'm throwing out here right now. So I do think that this level 2 issue is kind of hurting a lot of traders at this time, guys. It's hurting a lot of hype. It's hurting a lot of momentum. It's hurting a lot of potential. Right now, BIYA trying to spike and get a little drop. NEXR, BIYA, ATR, SNBR. We're good right now here, traders. Good right now. Don't need to put ourselves in any sort of position whatsoever at this moment. CAR is, again, a play that, again, we are going to continue to keep our eyes peeled on as well. Over on CAR. So again, I want to get CAR, as you guys know, back on down towards like 160. If CAR can come back on down towards around the price of 160, down towards even 150, that's where I really like CAR for that dip buy. So I would like to see CAR down in the 160s for that dip buy and possibly just hold. I also like SNDK for the possible short coming up in the future. I think SNDK could be an amazing short, and I know shorting the #1 top gainer of 2024 and 2025 sounds ridiculous, but if we come out with great earnings, let's say on Thursday, and this stock starts getting a little too overextended, I'm talking like 1100, 1200, 1300, there could be just a massive short that we could do coming up here in the future. So I want to make sure every single person is ready. I want to make sure every single person is aware. I want to make sure every single person is on top of these plays. Another big short that could always happen would be LITE as well. LITE. LITE, though, this is a little bit scary, guys. If you guys take a look at LITE, this is actually the first time, not the first time, but you guys can see whenever it gets underneath the 13 EMA, and I'm just going to throw this out here as a little bit of a lesson for you guys, okay? Do you guys see this green squiggly line? One of the best ways, okay? And let's actually just do this together, all right? So, quick little lesson. Hold on, let's see if we have anything here. Successful submission. Yeah, submission means nothing. If we take a look at this, one of the big things is people always ask me what are the correct indicators to use, and I've gone over that lesson multiple times with the 50-day, the 200-day moving average, and of course the 13 EMA. But I do want to go over the 13 EMA in a little bit more detail here for a second. Let's go ahead and remove the 50 SMA. Let's go ahead and remove the 200 SMA. What I call the 13 EMA here is going to be the flexible trend line. It's one of the best ways to do a long-term investment. If you are a swing trader, someone who likes to hold for multiple days or multiple weeks or sometimes even multiple months, the green line is essentially going to be a trend line, the 13 EMA, which is going to be showing us when a stock is bullish and when a stock is bearish. So for instance, if we again, let's say, draw this out and make it a little bit thicker here, what do you guys realize? Here's a very thick green line. Anytime we are above this area, right? And actually, I'm sorry guys, I want to do this lesson, but I'm slowly getting filled right now over on BIYA. So I know I'm slowly getting filled on BIYA, and I'd rather again look for that live trade. I can always do this lesson coming on up here. So again, BIYA just got filled 1,000 shares. First trade on the short side today. So I'm actually going to look for the short side just because we haven't seen anything really spike and break on out. Now, I would like to see if this thing could pop itself back up towards around its highs, but I am going to give this BIYA a chance on the short side. So I know that one's kind of spiking its way back on up, so I just want to be ready for it. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. I'll be right back on the mic. So we still got BIYA slowly trying to work itself on up, still trying to get a little bit of hype and momentum towards the upside. Let's see if BIYA, if this could get like that one final pop. I would like to still see a pop up towards around that 130 area. You know, if we can get a little bit more shares. It's just so far today, guys, what have we seen? Every single thing that has spiked has come on crashing on down. Now, again, I've rarely been shorting. I've been making more money going on the long side. So, guys, you can see where it says type. Margin, 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 margin. If it says margin, that means I bought the play. If it says short, that means I'm shorting the play. But again, what have we seen out of all these plays that I bought? Well, guys, ARTL, buy, dump. Okay. FTEK, buy, dump. Okay. GSIT, buy, dump. Okay. NEXR, buy, dump. Have we seen any play so far actually spike and hold up its gains? No. Every single top gainer so far this morning has been something that has been along the lines as ARTL, spike and dump, GSIT, spike and dump, NEXR, spike, try to hold up its gains, and now starting to dump, FTEK, spike and dump, and now we do have BIYA, which is going to take the #1 top gainer position here in a moment, most likely. Yeah, but it's up at 59.2%. And this one has great odds of doing what? Spiking and dumping. So over the last, again, a few days, I've actually only been going on the long side. The last few days, guys, I've been going on the long side only because, again, shorting has actually been getting killed. Shorters have been losing money. But at this time here, guys, as you guys can tell, it's actually shorters are the ones that are winning. At this time, as you guys can see, shorters are the ones that are actually, making the money. It's kind of like back to our old strategy at this time. So BIYA, we'll see if this one can hold again that 120 mark. I only have 1,000 shares filled. I was trying to get filled, more as it spiked on up towards around that 130 mark. But right now it's only, again, it's only a little bit. But as of right now, I don't see anything too crazy, guys. As of right now, maybe it's the level 2 issue. Maybe it's just maybe a lack of news, but we don't have anything that's too wild at this moment that's saying, hey, we're going to be making $10,000 plus today. It's just not happening in these current conditions. Sometimes, again, it just comes down to whatever the conditions are. I always think about it as like skiing. You want it to be perfect skiing conditions. Sometimes it's warm. Sometimes the ice gets a little slushy. Sometimes, again, it's sticky. Sometimes it's just not there. And that happens, right? So again, do I want to see a 500% breakout today? You better believe I do. But at the same time here, guys, I'm not going to put myself in a position and just hope that, again, a 500% breakout comes on up. You know what I mean? So we do have to still be smart. We still have to use our head. We still have to do the right thing. Guys, BIYA is getting that little pop right back on up. I did get filled a little bit more. Brought my cost basis up towards around the price of 129 here. Guys, BIYA still getting a couple more final shares getting filled as this one moves itself on up towards around that high of the day. So again, right now, all I'm doing is trying to get filled and stay right next to the high. Now, with that being stated here, guys, I don't want to get too crazy on this. If this is the only play that spikes while, again, I'm going short on it, it's just going to frustrate me. If this could be a play that I just kind of cut out and say, you know what, not doing what I want. So if this play, again, does continue to move itself on up, let's say, again, we break 140, I am just going to probably get out and just say, not worth it for me. I'm not going to sit here and be, what's this? IMNN, securely fully paid 390,000 order revenue stream. Nope. Okay, we're fine right now. I want to wait for a 9 a.m. press release wave to come on out. I kind of want something new and fresh. I want something that could be able to make us some cash here. Right now, BIYA currently sitting on this play, currently down again $100. So I'm down $100 over on BIYA at this time. Still trying to move itself up towards around 140. This is, again, one of the best plays so far today. BIYA here, guys. 5,000. BIYA testing the high right here. I don't even know if I want to hold this play. I don't know if I even want to get myself involved on this. I don't really like the slow $1 climbers. Slow little $1 move on up. Slow little $1 climb. Slow again. Like, what do I know? Low float, strong momentum, big height, big ripping, big running, big spiking. If it comes on down, I would rather personally, to be honest with you, kind of just break even and just say I'm good with this play. I'm not the biggest fan of this stock. I'm just gonna cut out of this play, guys. I don't want to get involved in it. It's not my play. It's not my type of play. I don't want to be basically saying, oh well, ATR went on a spike and dump, and oh, NEXR is going on a spike and dump, and now I'm shorting the one play that's kind of more of a slow and steady top gainer. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. No reason for me to take a $4,000 loss today and, again, lose all my money from yesterday. Yesterday was incredible, guys. We made over $4,300 to end the day. It was amazing.
Approval.
I don't want to hurt myself. So, rather, again, just say, nah, not worth it for me. Nah, don't want to, again, hold on to a short and move on. Rather just wait for something good here. Right now, BIYA, I'm happy I'm out of that play. Slow and steady mover, slow and steady climber right now. No reason for me to, again, sit here and, again, hold on to a loser if that one's going. I'm not getting squeezed out today. Again, I would actually, as I said, rather go on the long side right now. I would rather go on the long side at this moment. So BIYA, ATER, NEXR, BBBY, SNBR, SEGG, SPY, we are good. Guys, as always, get ready. I know we're still about a month away, but June 4th will be one of the craziest times of all time. Now, for anyone, again, who does not know what I'm talking about, anyone here who saying, Deck, I don't know what you're referring to right here. What I want you guys to know, for anyone who does not know this, is June 4th, we are doing something that we have not done in 2.5 years. June 4th, we are going to change the game forever. June 4th! Everyone better be locked in! Because that is the time that we are officially, legally getting rid of the PDT rule. Anyone who's anyone, $4,000, $5,000 account, small account challenge is returning. The time that we have turned $4,000 into $80,000 live on stream. The time that we have turned $5,000 to $25,000 live on stream. When I first started my stock trading career with $2,300 and I've turned it into this empire that we have now. Ladies and gentlemen, June 4th, the PDT rule is officially gone. And when that happens, I am going down to a small account and I am going to be trading the small account live, putting myself in your shoes, having the same situations you face every single day, being able to have a lack of shares, being able to have a lack of options, being able to have a lack of trades. But now with the PDT rule going, I think we could be able to turn up a small account very quickly. So this is a time that you can tell your friends, you can tell your family, you can gather on up around the virtual campfire we call Tradecaster.com and get ourselves ready to rock and roll for a game-changing, momentum-turning type of play. Let's do it. We're selling tickets to the event center, baby. Who wants a front row seat? Small account challenge, June 4th. Not July, June 4th. Let's do it. So let me ask you guys this question right now. Who's going to be joining us for the small account challenge? Who's going to say, hey, Deck, I got $3,000. I got $4,000. And for someone of your caliber to be able to drop on down to $3,000, $4,000 and tell me exactly what to trade, to tell me exactly what to do, to tell me exactly what we are going to be getting ourselves in and out of. Let's get ready to go. Hit me with a Deck Mark trades. Ah! Woo! Oh! Ruff, ruff, ruff. So right now here, traders, let's make sure that we are all set for every single person. We got, again, 3 minutes here, traders. I'm going to be honest with you. We need to see something here in the next 3 minutes. If we do not see something here in the next 3 minutes, it's going to be an extremely gambly day. And what I mean by that is, like, if we don't see anything here in the next 3 minutes, guys, I don't know what we can trade today. If we don't see anything here in the next 3 minutes, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to be able to get ourselves involved in. I don't know what we should trade. I feel like we're going to start forcing a lot. So I want to make sure that we are doing everything we possibly can. Hopefully we see some hype and ripping and running in the next 3 minutes, because the only play I see today at all is BIYA. Other than that, I would say definitely watch HTCO. The #1 top gainer of yesterday. That could definitely make us some money. We could also be keeping our eyes peeled over on CAR. CAR, previous top gainer of last week. That could possibly get a dip buy. So 858. Deck, do you know the 2-time? I like the 2-time. I like him. The international video game superstar of the world. That guy? Good guy. NEXR, BBY, SNBR, SCGG. All right, guys, come on. 9 a.m. here. Let's lock in. Come on. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Come on, 9 a.m. Whatever you do, I'm going. Whatever you do for us, 9 a.m., I'm going. I'm ready to rip and run. I'm ready to just put in some shares. I'm ready to get after it right here. Come on now. I want a 9 a.m. press release wave that I'm just going to give one final chance to. Guys, I give chances out. I'm a very generous man. I'm ready to pull the trigger. Lefty just subscribed. Shout out to Lefty. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. That was maybe the best decision of your life. Maybe you've gotten married. Maybe you've had kids. Maybe again you've gotten a hole-in-one. Just clicking that subscribe button was the greatest decision of your life. Congratulations, you did it. How does it feel? It feels pretty good, doesn't it? Right now, guys, 9 a.m. is here. Give us something good. Give us something fast. Give us something hot.
Phase.
We are watching. We are looking. We are staying ready. Some of these press releases suck though. E4, new era, technology, capabilities at scale. Okay, cool. It's a partnership. We do have a strategic partnership. It secures largest flow to date, LIQT. Guys, we do have awarded a U.S. Navy contract over on INFO. INFO awarded $1 million U.S. Navy contract. No volume whatsoever, though. No buying volume on INFO, probably because it has a $31 spread. She's a wheeze. So, again, that's a little crazy. Partnership, though, over on LIQT. LIQT, does that one have a little bit of a better spread, maybe? Record revenue, SPCB. SPCB, guys, talks about record revenue. Could this one maybe get a little hype? Guys, so again, we have SPCB, 4 million in float. Record revenue, record EBITDA, record net income. If that gets a little bit of loving, we might be able to see a little bit of buying volume, but I want to see something. Give me a little bit of hype. Give me a little bit of love. I want to be loved on today, guys. That's what I want. Come on. Guys, SPCB potential. SPCB, guys, is probably the play that I'm saying has the best potential right now. Why is that? It's right here. 9:01 a.m., 9:08. It's 3-star press release, record revenue, record EBITDA, record net income. There's a chance that this one could spike. Okay? Traders, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give SPCB a chance to see if this one can blow my socks off. Okay? Let's see if we can do it. So I'm going SPCB here. See if this thing could spike up to $10 plus. I'm going to jump in right now. See if, again, SPCB can be able to make us some freaking money around here. And look to see if this one can be able to spike and break out and go on a big-time rip and run. So this is the play that I'm going to give a chance to see if SPCB could be able to start bringing in some hype and momentum. Okay? So what am I looking for? 950 break, run up to $10. We have not seen a lot of big-time breakouts just yet. But again, all I'm looking for out of every press release is what is the stock that might get the mob? What is the press release that's going to get the attention? What is the press release that has the best chance of all of a sudden people saying, hey, I haven't traded anything yet today? This is the one that, again, people might say, all right, hey, let's go ahead and pull the trigger here. So what do I want to see? I want to see a little bit of action towards it. I want to see a little bit of a climb, 10%, 20% climb. Then people start discovering it. Then it breaks $10. Then people start saying, oh, hey, this is the stock that has the best chance of a breakout. So right now here, traders, I'm going to give this a chance to see if we can make, $1,000 plus on this trade if, again, buying momentum can move in. So I like how, again, SPCB is at least moving itself on up. We are sitting on this play with 2,500 shares, currently up $257. Now let's see if we can start getting a little bit of hype. Let's see if we can start getting a little momentum. We do have the ask at 985 here. A little bit of a big upper shadow right here. We got to see some more buying momentum come on in. So right now here, traders, I don't see anything else. I see nothing else out of today, guys. That's just me being open, honest, credible, and transparent with you guys. I don't see anything else kind of getting that hype. SPCB, where would big buying volume come on through if it could ever break through again that, $10 mark? Break through $10 is where hype comes on in. Guys, right now, still no hype. Still no momentum. Still no next leg. 966 on the bids. 967 right here. Looking to see if we could spike that $10 mark. And again, it's the best press release at 9 o'clock. Right? Am I wrong here? This approval of merger is in the red. This awarded $1 million Navy contract has nothing going for it right now. Partnership, nothing going on right there. Nothing. Traders, right now at this moment, I'm up $7 over on SPCB. I'm up $7 on SPCB. Not really a lot of hype or momentum just yet. We look to see if that was going to break through $10. Ain't happening. Not enough volume at this moment. Going to be selling here pretty soon. If this does not pop here soon, I'm going to be getting out and just saying, hey guys, it's just too slow today. Traders, I'm out. I'm out here, guys, as I said. Gave it a chance, I'm out. Gave it a chance, and I'm out. Gave it again, this stock, a chance to be able to try to go on some sort of squeeze. Never happened. Got out. This was probably my order right here, the 2,000 shares, because a little lighter on volume. Stock, again, never got that breakout we wanted. It's just too slow today. It really is, guys. I have not been able to get a winning trade here. And I don't want to, what am I down right now? I'm down 1,100. Hey, guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm probably not going to trade today. I have tried 6 different trades. It's almost like me being single and me going out on a Friday night and walking up to 6 different women and saying, hi, my name's Sean. Would you like to get a dinner? Would you like to get a drink? And they just throw their drink in my face immediately. And I say, okay, that one didn't like me. So I walk up to another one and I say, hi, my name is Sean. I'm 6'2", extremely athletic. How would you like to dance with me? And then she shows a drink right into my face. And I walk up to a new person. I say, hey, my name's Sean. I have curly hair. And again, I get nervous around other females. And then she throws a drink in my face. Right now, guys, that's all that's happened so far. I've been rejected about 6 different times so far today because there has not been any sort of buying volume whatsoever. And guys, I'm not upset with any trade. I'm not upset with any sort of trade whatsoever. I mean, we went after ATER, which did have a press release that came crashing on down, trying to buy itself back on up. We went after SPCB, which again, SPCB, this is a play that again, definitely has potential. It came out with a record. It came out with its best revenue ever. We went after NEXR, a stock that was again, the #1 top gainer. It's just, again, there's no one buying. Where the fuck is everyone? So right now here, traders, we're trying to stay as smart as we possibly can.
Starlink.
Dick, what time do you go to sleep and wake up? Every night, I fall asleep at exactly 11:57 p.m. Every night. Doesn't matter where I am. Doesn't matter if I'm in bed, on a date, if I'm driving my car. 11:57 p.m., I instantly fall asleep. 17 minutes later, I instantly wake up and start my day. So, that's what I like to do. People say, oh, you need 8 hours of sleep. Nonsense. You do not need that. If you blink enough each day, you have enough energy to be able to keep it going. Do you think you can make money while sleeping? No. Just blink a few more extra times and you'll realize you're not tired on that day. We're now SPY right now, 7-Eleven. Traders, I don't think there's anything worth it for me right here. And I mean, I've been trying. I've been trying. I just don't feel comfortable. I do not feel comfortable here for, you know, these plays. It's just one of those, you know, mornings right here where I just don't see any sort of things that are worth my time. I would rather wait for new setups, new ideas, new, again, plays here. I do want to open up the floor, though, guys. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns right now? So if you guys have any questions about any trade that I've taken, if you guys have any concerns on any trade that I've taken, if you guys want to know any trade that I've taken, please let me know. Well, Deck, again, two things. I think maybe, again, just a lack of volume because of two reasons. Number one, level 2 wasn't working for the majority of traders. And number 2, it is earnings season. All valid points. Do you guys think that maybe it's this week? Do you guys think that maybe this week we might not see as many big breakouts because everyone is waiting for earnings? Do you guys think maybe this week people are saying, hey, I'm going to wait for Apple earnings or Meta earnings or Google earnings or whatever? We do just want to be aware of that. It's not a bad point that, again, maybe, again, people are realizing that, hey, we have the biggest earnings of every day when we have Hood or Bloom Energy or Microsoft or Amazon or Meta or Google or Ford. We have, again, some of the biggest earnings on Apple and SNDK. We have massive earnings coming on up. Like, what do you use to make your thumbnails? A camera. Set up the background, me, camera, just... Other than that, it's just all looks, baby. It's just Hollywood, you know? I mean, they call it the business. Showtime, show business, whatever. Some people have the face for it, some people don't, you know? I mean, I can't relate to the people who don't. I mean, ATER. Traders, ATER still slowly trying to build on up. Number 1 top gainer on the day. If we're taking a look at, again, the best press releases. We do have ATER, which did come out with a press release. I know it's not showing. It's not showing because it was linked with like 7 other press releases. But essentially what we have here is that ATER is, I believe, what was it? Getting a buyout? They have a definitive agreement for $18 million. So ATER is, again, one of the best press releases so far today. Does have an agreement for $18 million. Okay. That's why ATER is moving the way it is. Was a good, solid press release. Best top gainers on the day, ATER, BIYA, NEXR. Guys, what are the best, again, press releases of the day? BIYA, NEXR, and ATER, which is not showing, but it did have news. So, those are the plays that we have for this day. Personally, I don't like them. Personally, I'm not a fan of them. Personally, again, I am going to be staying away from this market here. The S&P 500, we did just hit a fresh new record high yesterday over on the S&P 500. Now starting to come itself back on down. And, you know, I gave multiple chances for plays today, guys. I went after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays today. I went after 6 plays today. I lost on 5. I won on 1, finishing off my day down about $1,000. And I'm not discouraged about any play. Every play I saw hot news, I jumped in waiting for volume. Volume never came. Hot and record revenues, jump in, no volume. Hey, has a $10 million with the Navy, no volume. Record revenue, record sales, record EBITDA, no volume. Traders, normal market conditions, every single one of these plays would spike. Every single one of these plays would take on off. Every single one of these plays would go on big spikes, next legs, next rips, next runs. We just didn't see any sort of buying volume. So, a thing that I want you guys to understand right now is I can't throw myself in this market at this time when there's just not enough hype for me to actually make money on this play. So, traders, I definitely want to make sure we are sitting back, staying smart, seeing what we have, and kind of going from there. Do you ever short blue chips? Rarely, never. Because again, guys, it's almost like this. People say, Deck, why don't you ever short the S&P 500? Because that's a loser's game. Team, take a look at ATER. ATER falls and fades over time. What does the S&P 500 do over time? Just switch over to a monthly chart. Is it ever smart to short this? Literally the thing that only goes up? Is it smart to short Microsoft? literally the thing that goes on up? Is it smart to short Apple, literally the thing that only goes on up? Is it smart to short Nvidia, the thing that only goes on up? Is it smart to short Amazon, the thing that only goes on up? I never short blue chips. So again, every now and then I might short, like, you know, I'm interested in shorting like SNDK. I am, just because it's so overbought. I'm talking about like Mag 7 plays. Mag 7 plays I never short, just because they're too good. They're best of the best. S&P 500 ETFs I don't short. Right? Too good. Best of the best. You know? Just too good. I like this music here, guys. It's calm and relaxing. I feel, everyone close your eyes for a second and just think, how does this music make you feel? I'm going to close my eyes and whatever comes to my mind, I have no idea. Whatever comes to my mind is what I'm going to start saying out loud to you guys and paint a little image. Right now I'm running through a field of dandelions and I'm wearing absolutely nothing. Just me out in nature with little tiny dandelions rubbing against my shins. And a cool breeze is just flowing probably anywhere between 8 to 12 miles per hour. And I'm on a hilltop and I look off to the distance and I see a little pond. And there's a rope swing. And I just think to myself, man, me with no clothes on, hitting that rope swing could be pretty exhilarating. Okay, everyone open up your eyes. That's... Did everyone have the same image? Was everyone else thinking the same exact thing? Maybe I should change the song if that's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm losing it. I'm slowly losing my marbles. That was very nice. Right now, ATER, BIYA, POM, BBY, SNBR, OMCL here. All right, traders. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not touching anything else today. I am not putting myself in any other position today. I am not, again, going to be trading today. It's just, again, we went after everything we wanted to look at. I am going to leave the scanners up for you guys right now and make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go, but I'm just not going to touch anything. I'm not going to put myself in any sort of position that doesn't need to do. I went after 6 different trades already. Volume is low. Nothing, again, was giving me in any sort of way. I know, again, a little bit of a shorter day here today, but again, still wanted to trade for about 2 hours of trying to see what we can do. Went after every single press release wave. Just not getting the hype I want. Not getting the hype I want, not getting the action I want. So you know what? I would rather start back up fresh tomorrow, wait for, again, a little bit more momentum, and go from there. So guys, I'm going to leave the scanners up for a while, make sure every single person can use them, enjoy them, and make sure you guys become the best traders you guys can become. But again, I am not putting myself in any other positions today. Rather stay smart, rather stay safe. And again, after making nearly $5,000 yesterday, last thing I want to do is give back $2 grand today, $3 grand today, $4 grand today. Not worth it. We are crushing it so far this week. Let's make sure, again, we only trade when the highest opportunities are there. Sounds like a good plan? Ladies and gentlemen, traders from everywhere, I just want to say I absolutely love you. I adore you so much. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who is part of this absolutely amazing community, part of this absolutely amazing team. We are only going to trade at the best, and I will only, again, alert what I personally will buy myself. I do not alert trades for you guys to jump in, for me to sit on the sidelines. I jump in, tell you what I'm doing, showing you guys my real money, and let's make sure we're staying smart. Team, I love you. Thank you so much here. Just a little too slow today. I'm not going to throw out plays and trades that are only going to hurt you. I went after some plays today. Not going to put myself in anything else. All right? Hey, guys, walk away today. It's not worth it. Walk away today. It's not worth over trading. It's not worth gambling. I'm telling you, do not be a gambler today. I love you. Don't gamble. Save that account. Let's get ready for hotter market conditions. I love you guys. Let's do it! In 3, 2, 1! Ah! Woo!
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Morning Mall. I let my tape rock to my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match.
Buffalo soldier, red like a Rasta. It was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America.
Cause I know what that girl them need. New York to Haiti. I got lipstick stamps on my passport. Make it hard to read. Little bit of world don't speak the language, but you really don't need to explain it. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me.
I might link my ting from barking. 7 a.m. in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning, she's jarring, darling. I might link my ting from barking. 7 a.m. in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning, she's jarring.
Talk dirty to me.
There are places I remember all my life. Though some have changed forever, not for better. Some are gone, and some remain.
A sidestep right left to my feet. I let the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me shake his pocket shit. Sidestep right left to my feet. Let it go.
Places have their moments when lovers and friends are still can be gone. Some are dead and some are living.
You're not that guy, pal, trust me.
Cause she's so high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high. I can't imagine high above me.
We don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. Cause she don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. I get it until the sunrise. Going 90 and a 65. Windows roll down screaming now. Number one hustler getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler and don't need that one of y'all, you see. Cause we don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. She don't laugh the same way no more. We don't do the same. I'm a hustler and don't need man one of y'all, you see.
She take my dinero, take my dinero. She take my dinero, take my dinero. She playing hella hard, playing for pesos. She playing hella hard, playing for pesos. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
It's time. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright. You keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're.
Showers like a dog in the shining light. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. I believe that
tattoo, she thinks it's special, but it's all reused. That was our place, I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu?
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna come if I take it this far. She gon' do the race, just not this one. Love is a game you used to chip on. When I was down to talk, you wasn't for. Come on, Eileen, oh, I swear. Oh, come on, let's take off everything. Yeah, pretty white dress, Eileen. Oh, come on, let's. Oh, come on, Eileen.
I can find it, there's no other way, and I'm still dancing the end of the day. If you leave the lead on, I'll leave the lead on.
Come on, Eileen, oh, I swear. Take off everything, yeah, pretty white dress, Eileen. Hi, Jimmy's mom. I don't know why I went run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. Take me back, cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Who's gonna save the world tonight? Who's gonna bring it back to life? We gonna make it, you and I. We're gonna save the world tonight.
Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drank it. Never drop the ball, fuck it, y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. Back